different tirthas, right, of Mathura. The places of Krishna's Leela surrounding Govardhan. We didn't go there yet. The holy places of Mathura. This is what we did. Different tirthas, especially the Dhruva Tirtha and Bali Tirtha. Now other tirthas of Mathura. Yes, please. Somebody can start reading.
O Srinivasa, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu happily bathed in all 24 ghats of the Yamuna. To describe the pastimes which he performed at even one ghat is possible only for Ananta Shesha. Hundreds of thousands of people took their baths with the Lord and floated in the waves of love. All the demigods used to mingle with the common people to see the pastimes of Mahaprabhu. They all sang the glories of Sri Krishna Chaitanya. In this way, he performed the most wonderful pastimes here in Madura. Now, Srinivasa, we will see some of these other holy places. In the
Who is saying this? Who is saying this to who, Prabhu? Narahari Chakravarti Thakura. He is narrating. He is giving Dham Parikrama to Srinivasa Acharya and Srila Narottama. So, Narahari Chakravarti Thakura is addressing Srinivasa Acharya. And please remember, we are besides them. Besides Lord Acharya Thakura is taking the tour. Yeah,
Mataji. In the Saura Purana, it is stated, this place of Vishwanatha Mahadeva is known as Gokarna Tirtha. It is famous throughout the world and is very dear to Vishnu. This place is known as Krishna Ganga. The Adivaraha Purana states that whatever result one obtains by taking his bath in the 5 tirthas, Vishranti, Shaukara, Naimashya, Prayag, and Pushkara, one achieves 10 times greater results every day by bathing at this Krishna Ganga. This holy place is called Vaikunta Tirtha. By taking bath here, one receives wonderful results, being freed from all sinful reactions. A bath here promotes one to Vishnu Loka. O Srinivasa, this holy place is called Ashikunda. One who takes bath here gets many benefits as confirmed in the Adivaraha Purana. If anyone after taking a bath at this place takes darshan of the four deities, namely Varaha, Narayani, Vamana, and the auspicious Langali Balaram, then he gets the same result as obtained by circumambulating the earth with its 4 oceans. He attains the auspicious results of visiting all the holy places of Madura. This is a well-named Chautai Samudrika. By bathing here, one enjoys pleasures with the demigods.
Yeah, thank you, Prabhu. Just want to bring our attention to something. This time, the Acharya Upasana time, main focus, our hope and prayer is to get the Sangha to be in the thoughts and in the association of these pure devotees. So Narahari Chakravarti Thakura, Srinivasa Acharya, and Srila Narottama Das Thakura, they are. So we are being with them this 30 minutes when we are doing Acharya Upasana. And here we have heard about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who took bath in all these kundas and tirthas and his ecstasy. And now, so more than the information during the Acharya Upasana, this is more to associate with these great souls, associate in the thought, be with them. So at the end of this 30 minutes, we want to feel like we have been with these Shuddha Bhaktas. And we have done this parikrama. So that's what we want to focus more on. The information is good, yet the information can come. And some of that information may be familiar, some may not be familiar. But throughout this time, starting from our bhajan, we have been with Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakura, his prayer, his mood, and now Srila Narahari Chakravarti Thakura, and he's addressing Srila Srinivasa Acharya, and then Srila Narottama. So that's where we want to hang on during these 30 minutes. Yeah, just that is something we will not be able to get otherwise if we just stay and get stuck on the information platform. Yeah, so just wanted to bring that to our attention. And now, yes, please. You may continue, please.
O Srinivasa, who can describe the numerous glories of Sri Yamuna? Bathing in the Yamuna at Madura gives 100 times superior results to those obtained from bathing in the Ganga. This is confirmed in the Adivaraha Purana as follows. Within Madura Mandala, the famous Yamuna is 100 times superior to the Ganga. One should not argue about this. O sinless goddesses, I have many confidential sacred places along the Yamuna. Whoever takes bath there becomes worshipable in my abode. In the Matsya Purana, in a conversation between Yudhishthira and Narada, it is stated, O Yudhishthira, a man becomes virtuous if he takes a bath in the Yamuna, drinks the pure water and sings her glories. Even the darshan of Yamuna gives auspicious results. One who takes bath in the Yamuna or drinks her water guarantees auspiciousness for 7 generations of his family. Whoever dies on the bank of the Yamuna attains the eternal abode. In the Vishnu Dharmottara, it is stated, O king, whoever performs the Shraddha ceremony on the bank of Yamuna attains immortal results and becomes happy in heaven. The Padma Purana, Patala Kanda, while describing the creation of Prajapati, Maricha states, He who is the support of all existence, the cause of all causes, the eternal, omniscient, blissful Lord, glorified as Brahma by the Upanishads, that Supreme Lord, the embodiment of transcendental melos, Krishna exists in the form of Yamuna.
Thank you, Prabhu. Yeah. Somebody else, please.
According to the Puranas, one achieves superior fruits by taking a bath in Yamuna at special times. O Srinivasa, it is commonly known that by the mercy of Yamuna, one can easily fulfill his desires. As iron becomes gold by the touch of the touchstone, so a sinful person becomes virtuous by the touch of the waters of the Yamuna. The Adivara Purana states if there are 2 Brahmanas, one living in Mathura with no knowledge of the Vedas, and the other a scholar in all 4 Vedas who lives outside Mathura, one should abandon the scholar to feed the ignorant Mathura Brahmana. Although a farmer of Mathura may be wicked and irreligious, nevertheless, he is respectable to me because a Mathura Vasi is always the extension of my form. Hey Vasundhara, all the residents of Mathura are personifications of me. If you feed one Brahmana of Mathura, you earn the same virtue of feeding millions of other Brahmanas. The Mathura Vasis are certainly worshipped by me as they are very dear to me. When a resident of Mathura feels satisfied, then I also feel satisfied. There's no doubt about this.
Yes, thank you, Prabhu. Maybe we can finish the paragraph and
Yes.
until auspiciousness. Please go ahead, Prabhu.
The places where they reside are certainly holy places, and their houses are full of auspiciousness.
Yes.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you. I think we can discuss something about this. Look at this statement. Although a farmer of Madura may be wicked and irreligious, nevertheless he is respectable to me because a Maduravasi is always the extension of my farm. In contrast to a Pandita living outside Madura. Again, as we spoke in the past, Nama is Dhamma. In the Nama is Dham. So when we understand, it's very similar understanding. Harinam, not all the devotees have excellent qualities, especially when somebody is just starting bhakti and they have lots of passion and ignorance still. And they may be doing Nama Parada, Bhakti Aparada. So if we look at that devotee in initial stages, in the neophyte stages, then there may be no good qualities. That person may be angry, that person may be envious, that person may not have any qualities of even goodness. As opposed to other person who may not be practicing bhakti, but may be having the qualities of goodness, like peace, compassion, no anger. Yeah. So Lord Krishna is saying, the one who is wicked, if he is in Madura, then he is respectable too. The same way, the one who is wicked and is practicing bhakti or doing harinam is more respectable than somebody who is virtuous and not doing bhakti or not taking harinam. How can we understand this? So it is like this. Pratibimba bhasa and chaya bhasa. See, when there is a tree in the bank of a river, beautiful tree with lots of fruits and flowers in the bank of the river. So the reflection of the tree that is falling on the water is beautiful. It's as beautiful as the tree with all the beautiful flowers and the branches and the colors and the fruits, everything. But if you look at the shade of the tree that is falling besides the tree, that doesn't have anything. There is no color to it. There are no fruits, flowers that we could see. So which one is superior? Is the reflection that is falling on the water or the shadow of the tree that is there on the bank? Which one is superior?
Shadow, Mataji.
Why is it superior, Mataji?
Because it is true and reflection is false.
Awesome. Yeah, so that's the answer. The shadow of the tree is true and is connected to the tree. The reflection of the tree is not connected to the tree. So the reflection can be there only when there is water, but there's no reflection when there is no water. But the shadow is there all the time because it is connected to the tree. In the same way, a devotee, even if they're doing aparadas, is still connected to bhakti, connected to Krishna. So over a period of time, they would acquire the qualities. When they continue to practice sincerely, bhakti is so potent that it will purify them. We have heard that recently. Punanti tat vishaya vidushita ashayam. Bhakti has that potency. Krishna has that potency. That's why the shadow is superior, because it is connected to the tree. And so the reflection which is not connected to the tree and can be absent if there is no water, those are like good qualities that are not connected to Krishna. In the sense, the person may be wonderful, but may not really believe in Krishna at all. So the knowledge of that person is not complete. So he may be having excellent qualities, but because he's not, his qualities are not connected to Krishna, that is still limited to Brahmanda only. that will not take him to the spiritual realm because it's not connected to the spiritual object, Krishna. On the same page, that's why Lord Krishna is saying, if somebody is in Mathura, in Dham, even though they don't have good qualities, they're still respectable because they have the potential to get good qualities because they're connected to the supreme occupation, Bhakti, absolute truth, Krishna. Yeah, so we'll pause here and we'll take if you have any reflections. We'll remember. Continue from 18th page next time. So far we have discussed about, not just discussed, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakura. We have heard about how Premadhana is the gift that is given by Sri Guru. Premadhana is Krishna Prema, which is loving devotional service to the Lordships. And we heard something about that and how feeling insignificant, not just it is experiencing insignificance, understanding our insignificance and our great fortune that we are engaged in Bhakti. And then Sakala Sammana, giving all respects to others, can make us have Tabito Gaibo Harinama Ruchi, Nam Ruchi. And this is all happening because I don't have Shakti Buddhi Hina. I don't have that intelligence or spiritual strength. So please, Koro Atmasata, always kindly, please be with me, Gurudev. They are always with us. We have to take shelter. We have to hold their hand. We have to be in their instruction. Yogyata vichare kichu nahi paye. So in this way, when I am being engaged in loving devotional service at all times, it's simply because of your mercy. You have decided to be kind on this destitute, and that's the only reason why I'm engaged in this service. So in this way, Karunana hoile khandiya khandiya. In this way, any amount of separation from you is intolerable to me. I would get asphyxiated if I don't get air to breathe in. And I would get asphyxiated in my consciousness if I lose your shelter. So that we have heard from Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakura. And then from Srila Narahari Chakravarti Thakura, as he's taking us on Dham Parikrama, Srinivasacharya and Srila Narottama Das Thakura. During Dham Parikrama, we have heard about other Tirthas also, and about Yamuna Devi, Krishna Tirtha. We have discussed about how the potential of being glorious is always there in a devotee, though one is in a neophyte stage, because they are in the path of Bhakti. They are connected to Bhakti and to Krishna. So sooner or later, they are heading to the spiritual realm. And all the glorious qualities will come with the sincere effort, as opposed to somebody else who may be having the virtues, but not connected to Bhakti or taking shelter of Krishna. And this is Srimad Bhagavatam, that shloka is there, where all the good qualities will come and reside in the devotee. All the demigods with their good qualities come and reside in a devotee. But those who are not devotees, Manorathena Dhavati, then they just go on the chariot of their mind here and there with no good qualities. Yeah, that's what we have heard today. And that's the association we have gotten from the Acharyas today. Over to you, please, for something to hear.